There's a rumor online. Not a creepypasta, not an urban legend, just a thread, buried deep in an old travel forum. Someone said there's a gate in certain airports that isn't on any map. Gate Y33. It's never announced, never boarded. But sometimes, if you're alone, if you're delayed long enough, you'll see it. Past a maintenance door, down an unlit hallway. Most people say it's a joke, but I was stuck overnight at O'Hare, and I found it. It wasn't on the terminal signs. I passed Gate 32, then Gate 34, but between them, just a blank beige wall. No signage, just this narrow, unlit hallway that looked like it shouldn't be there. A cleaning robot sat beside it, covered in dust. I walked down that hallway, and at the end, Gate Y33, yellow-tinted windows, a digital screen above the door, flickering. It just said, "Now boarding." No airline, no destination, just that. There were no other passengers. But the jet bridge door was open. I don't remember walking through it. I just suddenly realized I was inside it. The bridge was long, too long. Fluorescent lights buzzed overhead, flickering in that off-yellow glow. No windows, no view outside. Just a constant electrical hum. At the end wasn't a plane, but another terminal, older, worn. Everything was faded beige and orange. The flight boards were glitching, showing departures to places I've never heard of. Elion, Gatehouse, Northbridge. Every single one said, "on time." The restaurants were all closed. One had a torn poster in the window that said, "Try our new burger." But the burger was completely gray. The escalators moved on their own. The air was dry, still. I didn't see a single person. Near one gate, the floor was sagging, like water damage had rotted through. A low, looping announcement played overhead. "Final call, final call, final." Then silence. I turned to leave, but the jet bridge was gone. Just wall, no exits, no clocks, no way back. Eventually, I found another hallway, narrow, with a single yellow door at the end. I don't remember opening it, just falling. When I woke up, I was in the real terminal, back in a chair. My flight had changed, new destination, new airline, no memory of how, and in my phone gallery, a photo. Blurry, washed out, yellow-tinted, a terminal that doesn't exist. At the far end of the image, that same yellow door. It didn't show up on GPS, just appeared, off a 2-lane road in the middle of nowhere. The sign read, "Midnight Carnival, one last ride." No lights in the parking lot, no cars, but the rides were moving. The Ferris wheel creaked slowly overhead. The carousel was spinning by itself. Music played, warped and low, like it had been copied one too many times. He stepped through the rusted turnstile. No one at the entrance, no one inside. Just fog hanging low to the ground. Cotton candy stands still lit up, popcorn machines still running. But everything smelled wrong, like mildew and warm metal. Booths were covered in dust, but prizes still hung from hooks. Faded teddy bears, deflated balloons. One booth had a string of Polaroid photos, clipped side by side, fluttering in the breeze. Every single one was labeled "winner," but the faces were scratched out. He passed the same cotton candy stand again and again. Everything looped, the same path, the same flickering light, the same trash blowing by his feet. Eventually, he found the House of Mirrors. The front was shattered, glass across the ground, but the inside was spotless. No dust, no fingerprints, and the mirrors reflected him. Mostly. Some versions of him blinked too slowly. Others didn't blink at all. One didn't move when he did. Another stared even after he turned his back. When he stepped back outside, the carnival had changed. It was bigger. The booths stretched further. The sky was now purple, like a bruised sunset that never moved. A new ride spun in the distance, slow and groaning. The ground was wet with something thick, and everything smelled like copper. Now, every reflection he passed, in windows, in puddles, showed the House of Mirrors, even when he wasn't near it, even when he closed his eyes. Eventually, he gave up walking. He just sat near the broken prize booth, the same Polaroids still fluttering beside him. Only now, one of them showed him, sitting exactly where he was. He thought it was just a dream, one of those weird, quiet ones. You wake up in your room, but things feel slightly wrong. The walls were too bare. The posters all had blank spaces where the faces should have been. The ceiling fan didn't spin. It vibrated. The calendar on the wall said 1994, even though he wasn't born until 2000. He stepped outside. No neighborhood, just rows and rows of houses stretching out in every direction. Identical, clean, repeating. No people, no sounds, not even wind. He walked in circles for what felt like hours. The same cul-de-sac, the same streetlight flickering, mailboxes all labeled with his last name. He opened one. Inside was a VHS tape, handwritten label, "Don't wake up." He turned back, ran toward the house, but it wasn't his house anymore. The inside was wrong. Carpeted walls, furniture bolted to the ceiling, the TV buzzed, stuck on static. Then it changed. A video of him, sleeping, then staring directly at the screen. He looked behind him. Nothing. The TV changed again, showing him from behind, in that very room. He blinked and woke up. Same room, same calendar, but the window now showed nothing. No sky, just gray noise, like a TV with no channel. He tried to leave. Every door led to another hallway. Every hallway led to a room from some other dream. His school cafeteria, his childhood dentist's office, the DMV waiting room, all empty, all wrong. He stopped sleeping, but he never woke up. Time didn't pass anymore, just a loop. Sometimes he finds a mirror, but it doesn't reflect. Sometimes he sees himself on the TV again, trying to scream, trying to get out, but then the screen flickers and the tape rewinds.